Good evening, guys. It's good to get connected with you all on another Monday evening. Definitely a lot is happening in the market. I know you are all a bit worried on what's happening, and you definitely want to have some discussion here. So, I'm here to discuss about a couple of topics here, guys. What to expect from the market, how is the market doing, what is the expectations, how do you plan your strategy? Now, um, So there are a lot of things that we can talk about. Definitely, a lot of all coiners are a bit worried with the way the market has been moving. We'll definitely discuss about how or what's going to be the future of a lot of altcoins. We'll definitely talk about that, and along with that, we'll also discuss about how to strategize during this market, which is very, 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 very important. Let's discuss that. Um, and along with that, I'll also talk about a referral program and a lot of other interesting things that are happening within Giottus. So, yes, this is wait for some more time. Uh, and then let's try to see how to ride this market, right? So, let's just wait for some more time and then let's start our weekly AMA, guys. Okay, hi guys. I have Prakash BK who was joined in first. Hi Prakash, good to see you here. We are gonna be discussing about what's happening in the market. I know there's a lot of tensions due to Trump's tariff decisions. Um, so let's talk about that as well. Let's see how long that is going to have an impact globally on all markets. And then we'll also drill down on what is going to be the impact or how long is going to be the impact of that particular decision on the crypto market. So we'll discuss about that because that is going to be one of the crucial factors that is affecting uh, the prices of crypto market. So that is one critical point that we'll all have to talk about. And yes, we'll also be talking about other indicators. One of the key indicators that we or most of the other markets, including the crypto markets, have been waiting was on the interest rates being cut down by US. Now, there's not a great news there, but it's good to keep track of it. It's one of the key or critical factors that will be affecting the crypto prices and even other markets as well. Now we're more or less having few factors which are going to be affecting most of the markets, be it equity markets, debt markets, and including the crypto markets, right? But the degree to which these factors are going to affect and the length to which these factors are going to affect are going to vary. So let's talk about that. Is it going to be a prolonged volatility that we are going to see? We definitely have seen hit in the prices. There is good amount of volatility that is in the market. Uh, Bitcoin has been dallying around the 97, 98, 95 to 98 mark. Though it has been breaching every now and then on 100K, Uh, but the actual feeling of a bull market that we wanted, where it keeps soaring newer and newer all-time highs, I'm pretty sure that is what you are all expecting. We'll talk about why that is not happening, and on the other interesting front, which is again a critical thing to see, right? We started with El Salvador making crypto a legal tender or Bitcoin a legal tender. Now that followed up by with US president going pro crypto, launching his own meme coin. This week, I know pretty sure that you guys would have noticed, Archange Todera, the president of Central African Republic, is issued a meme coin. The meme coin is called CAR, which is obviously Central African Republic. And you know what started off with a small trade initially has really done some great volume, guys. Let me just quickly check what is the market cap of CAR now. The market cap stands at $113 million, guys. That is a pretty interesting one. But yes, definitely, even CAR has been extremely volatile. You know, losing almost 80 percentage of what it gained. Right. So yes, initially, since with lesser volume, the prices were drastically high, and then, uh, like most of the meme coins do, it dropped in volume. But on a different note, it is now good to see that during this market, slowly countries are turning towards crypto as one of the ways to either make their reserves or hold their reserves, or one of the ways to make sure that they can get some investments into their country. Right, that is how I see the way CAR has done it. The Central African Republic CAR token. Hi Lokesh, good to see you here, Lokesh. It's been a very daunting market. It's been uh, a market where making a strategy is the toughest thing to do. Holding on to your bets is the next toughest thing to do. But this is the market that will demand um, a lot of people to have strong hands, right? Stronger hands are going to be definitely benefited out of the market because it gives you a lot of opportunity to collect some gems you had missed. This is the time to go collect those gems, or this is the time to buy a lot of dips that has happened in a lot of other altcoin. Good to see more people joining in. Hi Metarag, hi Manoj K. Good evening. Good to see you guys all here. Uh, so I know the market has been having a volatile run due to the Trump's tariff decision. Uh, Initially, people, though they thought that this could be a bluff by Donald Trump to force a lot of countries, being Mexico, Canada, China, and all other players, to force them into a trade deal. Maybe Trump was doing it, is what a lot of people thought. But looking at the way things are going, Trump is really forcing it in, and he's not seeming to be stepping back. So, what would it mean? It would mean that there is existing doubts which are there in the market of how the market is going to perform and how the global sentiments are going to be. The doubts will continue for some more time, which will again uh, result in a volatile nature in the market. Now, apart from that, one of the other key factors is the US in reducing the interest rate. See, it has been quite some time that the market has been expecting the US Fed to reduce the interest rates, but they have not been able to do it because one of the key indicators is if the inflation in US goes down, that is when they will go ahead and try to reduce the interest rates, so that usually what happens, why is it very important for the market when the interest rates go down? When the interest rates goes down, so there is a lot of money that will get into the ecosystem because a lot of people will be able to raise funds. So when there's a lot of money that gets into the ecosystem, though we would expect the markets to start spending in activities that will generate or increase the GDP. Usually, what also happens is that the funds get into making sure that the assets also appreciate. The assets, in the sense, it could be real estate, it could be equity markets, or it could also be crypto markets. So yes, so when the interest rates goes down, there is a lot of benefits for people who are investing in such markets. Now, what has happened? The CPI rates, the consumer inflation index, has been showing an increased trend, which is not a good sign. So the Fed is not looking at reducing the interest rates anytime soon, at least. So that is something which is also playing a critical factor in making sure the prices are not going up. So yes, so Manoj K, why no alt season, sir? Manoj, this should have been an alt season that would have already started, but there seems to be too many global factors. Now we thought that Trump could only be doing things that is good for the crypto ecosystem, but seems like there are other decisions that he's taking, which is affecting the global markets, are also affecting crypto markets, and it is delaying the alt season's trend. So yes, alt is definitely getting affected. It is delaying the alt season trend to start with. Uh, Now, the only good thing or good news I'm seeing, or one of the few good news that I'm seeing, is maybe Solana as an ecosystem has been something which has been able to ride better in this wave, right? We are definitely seeing a lot of uptake in the Solana ecosystem, but Solana, and maybe people are holding Tron because of the nature of the cost and everything in Tron. We are definitely seeing some more activity happening in Tron, which is again, being positive for Tron. But apart from that, I know a lot of other hodlers. Interestingly, even Litecoin had a very interesting run, but we'll have to wait and watch if Litecoin is going to be a sustained run, because every run should have a solid news or a solid innovation, or a solid use case that is going to back it up. So we'll have to wait and watch if the Litecoin run is going to hold, because in last 7 days it has grown 20%, and the last 24 hours it's grown close to 10%. So yes, apart from that, a lot of people are definitely having a tough time. Alt season, yes, it looks like it's going to be delayed for a few more weeks. We'll have to keep watch on the market. We got to keep watch on what is going to happen on the tariffs. Uh, if Trump is able to force a lot of these countries to agree to the tariffs, then still things get back, right? Or if it's going to be a lot of on and off discussion with each one shooting each other, that is going to create a kind of fear in the market, which is going to affect investments into a lot of ecosystem. Um, do you think AI trends is dead? No, no, Moon. I mean, come on, AI trend. There's still a long way to go for AI, right? Definitely a lot of coins in the AI space. They will try to realign their strategy based on what all happened or whatever has been happening globally due to DeepSeek. A lot of coins which are trying to ride the narrative will try to realign their strategies, and AI trend is gonna go on for some more years, guys. I don't think you can write it off so early, right? It's a highly innovative space. A lot of things are going to keep happening, and I think definitely a lot of people in the crypto space are going to get benefited out of that. Manoj K, why Ethereum is stable? Manoj, Ethereum has got one of the interesting market times to say, right? See, previously, if you have noticed, there was a time period when Ethereum was having a different rally, not exactly coinciding with Bitcoin, right? When it touched 4K and all, right? So it did have a different rally. Now, post Bitcoin rally, usually funds should have flown from Bitcoin to the next largest coin, which is Ethereum. And Ethereum should have ideally had the longer run compared to other altcoins, right? Now, usually it should flow into Ethereum, then people start looking into other altcoins. We are noticing a trend that people are skipping and going to other altcoins, which is a very interesting trend. Right now, it more or less looks like Ethereum has started having its own run, its own markets, its own price discovery phases. So the way I see it is, as and when there are news that keeps coming on Ethereum's development or any layer twos which are doing great, that is also going to have a lot of positive impact on Ethereum. So Ethereum hodlers, you should be having your own strategies, which is dependent only on Ethereum, not just on the general market. Um, Seems to start making its own move, right? So yes. Why newly launched layer 2 coins are dumping because of Ethereum? Meanwhile, is it a high time Solana comes up? So layer 2, it couldn't handle the congestion during the Trump coin launch. Moonko, good question, yeah. So see, uh, now the layer 2s have to definitely bring in a lot of new interventions or innovations during this time period. Now, uh, pre the August market or pre the November market, when Trump came in, and post the November market, there has been not much of layer twos coming and saying, hey, I've launched this, hey, this new feature has come in, or this is the increase in number of dApps in our ecosystem, or liquidity or AUM that has increased in our ecosystem. The layer twos have not been able to post a strong story yet, right? So that is why the layer twos are again behaving like yet another altcoin, where it is not supposed to behave like another altcoin. It is supposed to solve some use case that will make it stronger and also Ethereum stronger. There is going to be a coexistential nature or coexistential price discovery that both Ethereum and layer twos will do, right? So that is something that is critical, that has to happen. Layer twos have a lot of work during this bull market. They need to increase the AUMs, they need to increase the liquidity in their ecosystem. So only when we see that happening and increasing, layer twos are going to have a solid increase, or else it is just that, when Bitcoin prices go up, they're also going to get some feed. But when Bitcoin price correct, they're going to have a bigger dump, right? Because they have not grown because of a solid news or a solid activity, right? So yes, and Solana, see now, Solana itself came with the promise that it is going to have the highest TPS compared to everyone else, right? Now, but Solana as a product, we have been seeing that it is not new, but they've come a long way from the time that they have to get their chain itself down. That was one of the couple of interesting events like that happened, where they brought the whole chain down. They put a pause on the chain, right? Because they were resolving a lot of issues in the chain, right? Now, from that, they've come to a scenario that we don't notice all that, but yes, now even with the higher TPS, Solana is facing issues. But does Solana need a layer two? Maybe yes, at some point, every chain will need a layer two. But Solana has still, my belief, still has to offer, or has a lot to offer with its own chain, because it has the highest transactions per second. As per the promise, it is much more than even your Mastercard or Visa's TPS, which is quite good, right? So how do you make sure that you bring in certain mechanisms by ensuring a system that is good enough in this aspect? That is more critical than getting in one more layer to, which again gets into the same zone. Right now, Solana is able to solve that issue. Then layer two, so I don't know in Solana what effectively they can do. right? So that's my thing on the market, guys. It looks so volatile. Definitely, a lot of news has to be checked. You'll have to keep tab on what's happening on Trump, right? Is he gonna? Are the other countries gonna budge into Trump? If they budge in, things are gonna be easy, right? I mean, it's not the great way to put it. If they are gonna give in to bullying, right? But that's the truth. If they're gonna give in and then Trump gets what he wants, then it's gonna be a much more clearer market, or else we're gonna see a lot of volatility ahead. So brace yourself. Keep tab of what's happening in the global market. It's not just the equity markets which are going to get affected. We are also going to get affected. Now, one thing is at least clear: the interest rates are not coming down anytime soon. US is going to have an increased interest rates for some more time, so there's no respite there. Now it is only clarity in terms of these trade tariffs what Trump is trying to impose. When that gets out of the question, right? If other countries let them implement, or let them agree to their trade deals. We saw Japan investing $1 trillion in US. The news came out right now. Why do they do that? Right? Obviously, because they do a lot of imports into US. Right? They export a lot to US. So US is a very, very, very critical market for them. They know what a trade tariff is going to do to them. So you are seeing countries which are trying to budge in to the demands of Trump. The more and more such news comes, and guess what? It's going to create actually a positive impact, saying that the market has resolved this current state. Kung Fu Panda saying he's got XRP. What is the future of XRP? See, now Kung Fu Panda XRP's future is now closely tied to the legality and the legal issues that is happening in US with the SEC. Now, one good thing is we have a pro crypto president there. So it looks like more or less they will find a respite. But having said that, how soon, how fast, when is it going to happen? All that is going to determine XRP's prices. Now, XRP came out with the promise that they're going to be doing a lot of integrations with institutions for being a replacement for Swift and all other transactional system within institutions. Now, a lot of tie-ups there, a lot of such big tie-ups will also positively impact XRP's prices, but even that is more critical on XRP resolving its issues in US, right? Because that's when institutions will also come on board. Kung Fu Panda, I'll do maybe another session in Telugu. It's a common audience here. Um, I'll just put this that its future depends totally on the legality or the legal issues that's happening in US. Yeah. So that's quickly from my side, guys. Apart from this, don't forget we have a referral program that is running. Every week we are giving away 3 gold coins to 3 winners of this referral campaign that we are running. It's a gold rush referral campaign that we are running. Now, guess what? It is not just these 3 people who get to win 1 gold coin each. Every customer you refer who does more than 1,000 rupees, you're going to get 200 rupees for each of the customer that you're going to refer. That's a good amount of money. I'm already seeing a lot of people making good amount of referrals and getting good earnings from Giottus. And not just that, we also give 60% of the earnings that we take as commission from your referrals. We're going to give it back to you. And yes, along with that, every week we're going to choose 3 people who are going to be getting a gold coin from Giottus. So yes, this is one of the biggest and deepest referral programs in the market. I wish you all use it and benefit out of this program. Kung Fu Panda, I just replied. Okay, maybe I'll quickly do a telephone. See, Kung Fu Panda, XRP prices. ఇప్పుడు యూఎస్లో జరుగుతున్న ఒకటి కేసు ఉంది ఎక్స్ఆర్పి పైన, దాన్ని బట్టే ఉంది అది ఎట్లా అవుతాయని, రైట్? సో దానివల్ల ఆ కేసు ఎప్పుడు సరిగా అవుతాయి and all other factors are important for XRP to do well. Okay, but I'll maybe definitely do different languages, AMA at different point of time. I can uh, definitely do a good one in Tamil, decent one in Telugu, and decent one in Hindi as well. So let me try to plan something for individual languages, guys. Lokesh, yes, we are slowly, trying to increase the USDT pair offerings. If there's anything particular that you're looking at, do let me know. I'll ask my team to quickly prioritize that. Or we are in the process. You'll quickly see a lot of these tokens being enabled for USDT. We'll quickly do that. Yes. So that's quickly from my side, guys. This week has been a very short AMA. I know the market has being a bit volatile. We are trying to see how well we can try to dodge the market, but it looks like we'll have to wait and see. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you people who missed buying the tokens at a good price, there's a time you can collect some gems, right? The market is at definitely a good price to come in. So that's quickly from my side, guys. I'll get back to you again next week, same time, 6 p.m. for an AMA with you all. It has always been great connecting with you. I definitely get a lot of feedbacks, just like how I got one now from Lokesh. So thank you. Thanks for connecting to this AMA. Till next time. Tata, bye bye.